I'm Vani, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science from Dr. SNS Regression College of Arts and Science. In the last series, we have seen what is regression in big data analysis and how regression is understandable and how it is implemented by a practical application and measuring regression performance using training and testing error, root mean square error, cross validation, overfitting challenges, and the next one is we are going to see what is panelized regression solution and recommendation systems. Here the panelized regression solution, we are going to analyze the core concept that optimize the bias but reduces variance, which leads to a better generalization. The next one is which sum of squares and squares of coefficients are calculated. The next one is lasso approach, which often sets many coefficients to 0 and perform feature selection automatically. The next one is elastic nets, which combine both the ridge and lasso method for a balanced approach. Here regression used for recommendation systems such as classification, which makes the user input preference and new products such as classification approach, such as in a classification approach, which the confusing series will be less and intermediate values will be meaningful. It also uses user specific approach such as we set a target values for the inputs. These are the following things in a regression approach. Let's see what are the bigger data and how it is used, and what are the challenges and solution for the approach. The data becomes big when it grows faster than processing power, making too hard to work using traditional methods. Here's the challenge that assume entire dataset fits into a random access memory. Here is a solution that leverage multiple cores or computing clusters to process data in a parallel form. Here the tool spotlight, there is a JUG analysis JUG method. It is a Python package that manages computation across multiple cores or missions, which ideally suited for a data analysis with a NumPy arrays. The key features of this tool is task-based pipeline, automatic dependencies and smart catching memorization. Here task-based pipeline break computation into tasks defined with the functions and arguments. The automatic dependencies related to relationships that are generally automated. The next one is smart catching, which is memorization, which results in loading from cache to avoid wasteful recomputation, which results in stored directories like JUG, such as file.jug data, which is stored in a database like Redis. The next one is tool spotlight in Amazon Web Service. It is a cloud platform which provides on-demand virtual machines for a large-scale computations, which is flexible for both the single as well as multi-core systems, which is a GPU-based workload requirements. and uses a Python package to automate virtual cluster generation and management. It is used to run jobs using system like a portable batch system, making cluster computing accessible and efficient. Here is key takeaways of regression and big data. That is, regression remains powerful. Frame frame or frame problems are approximate, scales with the distributed tools, and smart catching which saves the time. These are the key takeaways of regression and big data analysis using Python. Let's see the upcoming next concepts on the upcoming series. Thank you.